Hi, I'm Mrs. Ford. I'm your child's math and science teacher. I just wanted to go over a few things with you just to let you know how our classroom is run and just give you an idea of what goes on during the daytime. I teach math, and as you know, you've heard your child come home and talk about Zern. That is the curriculum that we're using in math. If you would like to, you can have your child to log on to their Zern account. They can log on through the BosierSchools.org website, and it's through their Clever account. Once they log on, you can see the lessons that we're working on in class. Right now, we're working on Mission 1. Okay, that's our place value unit. That's where we've started at. And you can look there to see how your child is progressing. I use that platform to pull up during the day, during the week, to make sure that they are working on their Zern digital lessons. Now, this is a grade for them during the week. Each student completes 4 lessons during the week on their Zern account. During the day, they get a chance to log on to their Zern digital platform and they work on their lessons there. This gives them reinforcement on those lessons, a chance to get some extra practice. So it's a really good tool for them to use to give them that extra push and that extra practice that they need. Like I said, that is part of their math grade. So if you see that they are, not getting those lessons completed, our goal every week is to complete 4 lessons. So if they're not getting those lessons done, I've even encouraged them to go home, work on those lessons, and come back, and work on their exit tickets and their notes in class. So if you, want to ask your child how they're doing on their digital lessons, if they are behind, please encourage them to work some at home. And those of you who are have virtual students at home, make sure that they are completing those Zern lessons, because I can log on to my account and I can see if they're working or not. So please make sure that you encourage them to work on that, since it is part of their weekly grade. Our goal every week is to complete 4 digital lessons, and that grade does go into the grade book. Also in math, during the week, I'm checking to see if they're completing their notes, their exit tickets. We have a first 5 worksheet that we do. We work on problem sets in class. I usually guide those with the students, and a little bit later, they'll be able to work on some of those on their own. But right now, I have been guiding those with them. That we use that for extra practice in class. So at the end of the week, we take a Zern quiz. So look for that every week. You can log on to OnCourse to see those quizzes, because those are digital quizzes. They are online. We use the Google Classroom for those quizzes. So it's a Google form. So if you want to see your child's grade, please log on to the OnCourse, because we're going to be using the Google Classroom a lot for grades. So if you don't see graded papers come home, that is why. That is our goal this year, to make everything, or just about everything we can, digital for the students, because we do have virtual students who are at home. So that gives everyone a chance to be on the same accord. So that way, the students here who are face-to-face are completing the same quizzes as the ones who are at home. So if you're asking your child if they're bringing home graded papers, you probably will not see very many papers that are coming home. The reason being is we are doing our best to make those quizzes available online for the students, so that our virtual kids and our face-to-face kids are doing the same thing. The students do have a green folder. It is a VIP folder. They keep it themselves. We don't pass those out every day or every week. The kids keep those. That way, if there is a note that needs to come home, it might be a graded paper. something like that, that we will put those important papers in that green folder for them to bring home to you. So ask your child, where's your green folder? Do you have any notes to give me? And there may not be anything in there, but sometimes we have newsletters, things that come from the school that we will pass out to the students, and they will put those things in that folder. So just ask them, every now and then. If you can ask them weekly, daily, if you like. If they have any papers or anything important in that folder. If you need to send an important note to me or Mrs. Allen, the switch teacher, you can put that note in that folder, and then that way that your child can go in that folder, find it, and give it to us during the daytime. We also use the Google Classroom a lot. Like I said, we use that maybe to send out messages to the parents. So check, sometimes just have your student pull up their Google Classroom, and that way if there's any messages on there, that you'll be able to see them from there. We use the Dojo system a lot also. This system we use to communicate with our parents. We use this system as a behavior system also with our students here in class. So if you hear them talk about, they have a certain number of dojo points, they earn positive dojos through this system. If they're following the rules, doing things that we ask them, they can collect positive points. And we use this system also to let you know if they're getting any negative points. And those negative dojos that they receive could be for not bringing something back. It could be for not following directions. So all of those rules are on there. So you can also log on to that. They can check their points. You can see if they have a negative dojo. Sometimes if there's a negative dojo, I may send a note along with that as a message, and it'll probably pop up on your phone as a text message. So please make sure that you're checking those. If you're not signed up for our dojo classroom, please make sure you do that. That's a great system for for parent contact, for you to send me a message. If you can't email me, it's a really quick way to send a message to myself or Mrs. Allen, and that way we can get those messages and respond back to you. So if you don't send it through there, you're more than welcome to send us a message on our email. So my email is kelly.ford@bosierschools.org. And you can message me there. Also, my classroom phone is 549-6489. If you have any questions, about anything, make sure you send me an email or just send me a message through the Dojo app, and that way I will receive that and get back with you. If I don't respond right away, please know that I will as soon as I can. Of course, you know that I have my face-to-face students and I have virtual students too, so it gets pretty busy sometimes during the day. But I will do everything I can to get back with you. If you don't hear from me right, that minute, please just give me a chance to message you back, later that day. And if I don't get back with you then, I will definitely send a message back to you the next day. So, like I said, if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, or even email me. Thank you.